Why are there millions of people marching on the streets of Dhaka, Bangladesh today as we speak? Bangladesh has been on fire for the last few days. Mass protests have erupted across the country, across all major cities, over the death of Sharif Usman Hadi, a Muslim youth leader. So who was our brother Usman Hadi? Usman Hadi was one of the key figures in the youth-led uprising that led to the toppling of Sheikh Hasina, the dictator of Bangladesh, in the middle of 2024, being last year. He was a prominent figure who led from the front and became a very vocal voice of this youth-led revolution. But there is more to the story of his death than meets the eye. You see, one of the things that Usman Hadi was most vocal about was the involvement and interference of India as a foreign power in the affairs of Bangladesh. He was highly critical of Sheikh Hasina being a puppet of India and being a figure that was used to meddle in the affairs of Bangladesh and its people and their well-being. So he continued to criticize India's meddling in the affairs of Bangladesh well after the revolution had taken place, because India has not let go of its control and its attempt to influence events on the ground in Bangladesh. There is a huge suspicion amongst people in Bangladesh that India has something to do with the assassination of Usman Hadi. And that, very importantly, that is the case because he remained a vocal critic of the Awami League party. The Awami League was the party that was led by Sheikh Hasina and which was at the head of corruption in Bangladesh for the last 15 years. So Usman, being a critic of the Awami League, was seen as a prime target of the Awami League in trying to eliminate its political opponents. In fact, the political platform that Hadi was affiliated with has released a statement today saying that by the leave of Allah, a great revolutionary martyr has been taken from him in the struggle against India. This is a resounding statement that goes to the heart of the hatred of the people of Bangladesh against the meddling of India in Bengali affairs. To understand why the youth and the people of Bangladesh generally are on the streets today, you need to understand this point. That so much of the struggle that the youth-led movement engaged in was on the involvement of India in the affairs of Bangladesh. Its nefarious influence, its attempt to create a geopolitical bloc for itself at the expense of the Bangladeshi people and their sovereignty. And this is the key thing that Muslims all around the world need to understand about India's role in regional affairs. Just as in another part of the world, the Zionist entity has a very, very dangerous and malicious presence in the politics of the region, so too India continues to meddle in the affairs of countries around itself to the great harm of Muslims. What India continues to do in Bangladesh is one example. What it continues to do in Kashmir is another example. So this is a key point for Muslims everywhere to understand that India has positioned itself as a regional hegemon that will always vie against Muslim interests. Today we ask everyone to stand with Bangladesh in its noble struggle to throw off Indian influence, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant our brother Usman a great rank in Jannah for the sacrifices that he made.